Hello, this is Craig from Bitzbox.co.uk, and in this video we are looking at the August 2018 edition of the White Dwarf magazine, and on the front you can see it's Adeptus Titanicus. So there's a new game coming out from GW. It's also got some Kill Team in as well, and lots of other regular articles and such. So, as always, we have the White Dwarf team, we have a little bit in the front, and we have contents, and we go straight into Planet Warhammer. So, a lot of Kill Team stuff. Of course, we already know the prices and such of all the Kill Team stuff because they are already out at the time of filming this. A few little designer notes and little bits about adding some character to your Kill Team. It's a really cool little game for those wanting to get into the hobby, or those who just want to build up a little squad or two of an army that they haven't done so before, and also good for some conversions. I'm hoping to do up a little warband to show off on the channel. I'll probably do some games as well. So, of course, here we have Adeptus Titanicus. So there's no prices or anything for this, unfortunately. So GW is sort of teasing it, similar to what they did with the Soul Wars stuff. They sort of showed us off first before actually telling us any of the prices. So expect September's issue to have all the prices and boxes and that, but I'm sure these will probably be up for pre-order in a couple of weeks. So we have like the Warlord Titan, some different card schemes. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The Knights, actual regular Imperial Knights, are quite small, I think. And then we have a little bit just going over the Age of Sigmar releases, which are all out, or at least up for pre-order now. And Sector Imperialis. So I've bought a few boxes of this terrain, so I'm looking forward to building up some of the buildings very soon. And then we have Gang War as well. Gang War 4 is out very soon, along with the Cawdor gang. And then we just have some Blood Bowl stuff. So we have all the star players there. And then we go into the licensed games. So there's Vermintide 2, some DLC for that, there's some DLC for Saints Reach as well. And Necromunda Underhive Wars is inbound as well. And then we have the Black Library. And go into the contact page, a little bit of how to paint, some Nurgle stuff. Temporal Distort is looking at White Dwarf 179 from November 1994. And of course it's all about the Titan Legions joining Epic, which is kind of apt, really, because it's obviously tying in with the Adeptus Titanicus release. And yeah, I hope we get to see the even larger Titans eventually come out for Adeptus Titanicus, because that would be awesome. Great to see what they can do for them. We have getting started with Shadespire. That's all we have for that, won't you? I would like them to do a little bit more in Shadespire, especially when it comes to deck building and things like that. I think that'd be quite cool to cover that in more detail. Got the Kill Team boxes. So, Warhammer Age of Sigmar Champions. So this is a card game set in the Mortal Realms. And it just goes over a few of the cards. Next we are going into the Adeptus Titanicus stuff. So all of the designer notes and stuff. First Blood is just an introduction to the game itself. And you'll notice it uses the old templates that we're used to from older editions. So keep hold of them. If you've still got some. I know we've got hundreds of them around here. Designer's notes, looking at the Stormcast Eternals, some of the new releases for them. Then we have some different colour schemes and such as well. There's a Black Library advert here. Next up, the Hall of Fame. So this is looking at Mortarion specifically, and then they've got their top 10 miniatures of last year as well, and looking at some of the other Nurgle stuff. 2017 was a very good year for them. So next up we have a battle report, and this is the Idoneth Deepkin versus the Nighthorn. Very large armies here, 3,000 points apiece. I'll show you the board. It was very nice. It was a very nice terrain piece, which I think was featured in one of the White Dwarfs a few months ago. Really nice. And yeah, as always, we'll skip through so we don't give away the result. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the Paint and Masterclass is looking at all markings and insignia, so a lot of freehand stuff and transfers and such. So really cool, you know, got organic markings, areas of colour as well. It looks into straight lines, asymmetrical shapes, complex shapes, heraldry, and tattoos and war paint. So really cool if you want to just add a little bit more to your miniatures, such as like checkered patterns and stripes and stuff. Be very useful. If you want to get even more complex, you can add the vines and stuff that you see on the Eldar tanks. And Necromunda, we just have the stuff for them. So Golden Demon is looking at Warhammer 40k 2017. Even though that weird boy is mostly made from the Age of Sigmar miniature, it still looks really awesome. And this Primaris Marine is just absolutely stunning. And that only got bronze. Just shows you the level that you need to be to win one. And yeah, the Slayer Sword winner as well was this Plague Marine, and he does look amazing, as do all of them, obviously, as you'd expect to see in any Golden Demon category. So this is a really cool article next. I'm really excited to see this one in here. So this is all about building dioramas and stuff, and as you know, this could really be useful for building terrain as well. But yeah, this is great. This is the sort of thing I like to see more of in White Dwarf. So they're showing you how to build up your own little diorama bases. And they sort of specifically focus on this one, which does look really cool. And I show you a few others as well. So got Caradron Overlord Station. It's amazing warp gate or realm gate. All this Zinch stuff flying out of it. I think that's brilliant. And we've got a couple more here as well, and like lava. And this is really cool as well. I really like how they've done this. And you've even got some skulls underneath the trapdoor. Very cool. Parade Ground is looking at different colour schemes for the Titan Legions. Look at some of the painted up Titans. Really nice. I do look forward to getting hold of these and going to continue my colour scheme onto them, hopefully, if I can do them on the smaller scale. And then we've got a little bit here just teasing the releases for Adeptus Titanicus. So you've got the Grand Master Edition, which is 2 Warlord Titans, 6 Imperial Knights, some buildings and the rulebook. That's hopefully the one I'm going to pick up. But you can just build up and pick up the rules box as well. We also have some terrain to expand your game, as well as the Warlords you can buy separately, as well as the Imperial Knights. So it'll be interesting to see how much of a saving you get in the Grandmaster Edition from buying them separately, but it does look like it is just going to be Warlords and Imperial Knights to start with. hopefully we'll see other types of knights in the future. Next up, my favourite part of White Dwarf for Bland Jitsu, and we have some really awesome warbands as always. So I really like the sort of grungy look and rusty look on this one. Really cool. However, this warband, I think the first one wins on the paint and style, and this one wins on the conversion. I actually love this sort of tank. It's like an upside down Caradron Overlord ship with like a rhino underneath and a few other bits and pieces. I need to know where they get all these little heads from, because they are very cool. Yeah, awesome little warband. And they also have a couple of bikers as well, you don't see very often on Bland Jitsu. And some very strange little creatures as well, so really cool. I keep being asked about doing more Bland Jitsu videos, and I have some ideas in the pipeline, so look out for them. And we have some new rules for the Hobbit. So a little mission. And then some battle companies as well. So a few battle companies to add to the game. So in Paint Splatter we are painting the Cawdor for Necromunda. And then we also are looking at the Realms, in Realms of Battle, looking at all the buildings, the Sector Imperialis buildings. And they are just gorgeous buildings. I can't wait to get mine built up and painted actually. I haven't got around to it just yet. But they do look stunning. I'm probably going to go for more of this type of colour scheme, I think. Just as something different to what I normally do. We have our little Warhammer Worlds section. All the exclusive stuff there as well. And then we have Readers models, as always, just beautiful miniatures. I love the shield. Oh, I'll try and knock the camera over. I love the shield on that Stormcast. And that's amazing. And if it's not airbrushed, it's even more amazing. Yeah, fantastic stuff. He is amazing. I love the Readers models. I wish they had a bigger section actually. I wish maybe they did a few more pages of it. That's really cool. And then just a White Dwarf guide, and then we have In the Bunker, so looking at what the White Dwarf team are up to. So all getting ready for Kill Team. There's a little Kill Team battle report at the back here as well, and a few for Titan stuff. And that is a Reaver, isn't it? So hopefully they're going to come with the first release. They weren't pictured in the thingy there. So next month we have White Dwarf Interview, Hall of Fame, The Road Goes Ever On and On, interesting, whatever that could mean, Paint Splatter, A War of Vengeance, and dioramas and much more, so interesting to see what's going to be in the next issue. So yeah, that was White Dwarf August 2018, pretty good. I do quite like the little diorama terrain guide, and the Bland Jitsu article is awesome as always, so it could be worth picking up for them, and all the freehand stuff on the masterclass could be quite cool as well. But yeah, if you're picking up hoping to have all the prices and stuff for Titanicus, then unfortunately they're not in there. We'll have to wait until it goes up for pre-order, which I'm sure will only be a couple of weeks away. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again in the next video.